Hey there everyone, Module 10, Interactive Technologies. I'm excited to share my reflection with you. So the experiences that I personally had with interactive technologies was when I was observing and helping in a classroom in Hutchinson, Kansas as a student helper, sort of. And I helped teach the children different things for my college class. I had to get so many hours. And what I really liked about the interactive technologies in that classroom was they used some of the interactive whiteboards, only they were blackboards. I think they might have been maybe one of the first kind of interactive whiteboards that came out, because they're pretty low quality and aren't super great, but I did enjoy the special features of being able to write on there and then just erase it right off, kind of shift things around. I know that the whiteboard technologies today that are coming out now are probably a lot better than those ones, but I still personally enjoyed using them. Which rendition of the interactive whiteboard and remote would you choose and why? I personally think I would choose the Smart Tech rendition because it connects with students and their technology pads to interact with the teacher. And it also has a lot more capabilities than the Blackboard technology that I had in my observing classroom. So the fact that they've come along with a lot of that kind of thing just in a few years is amazing, and I'm excited to try it out. I really like also the remotes that are laser remotes, because you can be at the back of the classroom and still be able to point to where students need to look, and this could be good for geography or world history, kind of explaining where things might have happened and all sorts of different things. So I really like that aspect of it. Which interactive app did you like the most? I absolutely love Kahoot. I know this is crazy because a lot of people love it, but I used it in my college classes. I used it in my observing classroom when I was helping teach. I use it in so many different places that's really the only one I will go to. There are other great ones, don't get me wrong, but I think there's something with me and competition when it comes to using Kahoots, and especially because you can make them your own, especially because you can put your own lessons and whatever you're learning about in your classroom into those Kahoots, and it won't be any different than what you already have. It won't be new information. It'll just be what your class is already learning. So that's fantastic. I love Kahoot. I really don't think I would go to anything else. So, what are my thoughts about clickers? Clickers are really cool, I think, to keep some students under the radar when it comes to comparing in classrooms to other students. And it just kind of lets the teacher know where the students are at academically. It's kind of like it could be a pop quiz, and the teachers can really tell if their students are doing well or not in this subject. So it's easier than doing super long like tests where you're taking your kids through tests and then you have to go through and grade them all, versus just giving them a few simple things to see if they're actually grasping the material that you're giving them. So I personally like them. I did some research and I do want to make a prediction. I really think that clickers will become a lot more common in schools and school systems because it'll be easier for teachers to navigate, and they can post the scores anonymously still, but at least the teachers will know what students need help in what areas. And I think this is a great way to promote learning and making sure students know their information. Along with, if the clicker thing kind of goes out of the phase, the prediction is they're going to put that into programs in iPads or tablets to connect with whiteboard screens to do that kind of thing, whether it's called clickers or not. I'm sure that the idea will still be available to many people in school systems all around the world. So that is my video reflection, and thank you for listening.